Look at you.
I'm going to join the behind. Everybody look at the seat again. Read. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can talk if you want. This is not, the service hasn't begun. You didn't bring paperbacks? If I was bringing a paperback, then you'd be Jewish, because it never starts on time anyway. Please join the cantor in singing, which one? Matov. We turn to page 30, and at this time I'd like to call up Guy's parents, Joseph and Nili, to present him with his talit.
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להתעטף בציצית.
And God said to Moses, "Speak to the children of Israel and tell them to sew fringes on the corner of their garments throughout their generations. Look at the fringes of the talit, and remember to do all my commandments, so that you will not follow the desires of your heart and your eyes, which led to your astray. O God, we have tendered with hope this seed. We have watched from springtime the ripening and growth. Now come the harvest day, and our child stands before you. Bless this life with wisdom to serve you with love."
Let's all say the Shechiyanu together. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Shehecheyanu V'kiyamanu V'hiyanu Lazman Hazeh.
I hereby accept the obligation of fulfilling these mitzvot as it is written in the Torah. You shall be holy, for I, your God, am holy. You shall not insult the deaf or put a stumbling block before the blind. You shall not render an unjust decision. Leave something of what you possess to the poor. Do not hate your fellow human being. Judge your neighbor fairly. Do not stand idly by the blood of your neighbor. Do not gossip or spread rumors. Rather, love your neighbor as yourself. I am your God.
We continue with the English translation of the Ashrei on page 32.
Happy are they who dwell in your house. They will always praise you.
Happy are they who are near you. Happy are they who know you are God.
I will extol you.
I will extol you, my sovereign, and bless you every day, though your greatness is beyond praising, even beyond imagining.
Generation will praise your deeds to generation. They will talk of your wonders and tell of your awesome deeds.
I will declare your great goodness and sing of your righteousness. For you are gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger and abounding in love.
You are good to all. Your mercy is upon all your works. All you created will praise you, Adonai, and those who love you will bless you.
Your reign endures forever. You support those who stumble and raise those who bent low.
All eyes look to you with hope. Opening your hand to every creature, you sustain them in their need.
You are just in all your ways, loving in all your deeds. You are near to those who call you.
You fulfill those who revere you. You hear their cry and save them. You look after those who love you, but bring destruction to the wicked.
My mouth will sing your praises. All who live will praise you, now and forever. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'koneh HaKol, V'zocher Chazdei Avot, U'mevi Geulah, Livnei V'nehem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer, U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham.
Amen.
Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mechalchel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechaye HaKol Be'rachamim Rabim. Somech noflim v'rofech cholim, u'matir asurim, u'mekayem emunato l'shenei afar. Michamocha ba'gerurot, u'mido melach, melech memit u'mechayeh, u'matzmiach Yeshua. Ve'ne'eman atah Echayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol. Holy One of Being, help us replace the earthbound things, confined to space with Sabbath eyes, with Sabbath heart.
Help us to find, to reach that place in sacred time where we can find our Sabbath soul.
Help us, we pray, to recognize your holiness, to sanctify and to embrace the Sabbath day, precious gift with love and grace.
O God, we know that you are holy. All that you have created bears witness to your holiness. All the earth is filled with your glory.
and there is no one like your people Israel, a people unique on the earth. You have given us a crown of salvation, a day of rest and holiness.
Abraham rejoiced in it, Isaac saying, Jacob and his children were refreshed by his rest. In this rest are love and sharing, truth and faithfulness and peace, quiet and safety. It is the perfect rest that you have willed.
May your children come to understand that this Sabbath rest links to them to you and blesses them. We thank you for the many joys you have given us, for family and for friends, for the miracles of nature, the wonder of morning and the comfort of night.
For the peace of the Sabbath and the hope of redemption, for the wisdom of Torah and the gift of life.
Our God, we know there is no greater gift than peace. Help us find the peace that comes from the love of your Torah.
Inspire us to manage hatred, war, bloodshed, and bigotry. Help us to establish forever one human family, doing your will in love and peace.
Help us to find peace in ourselves and among all people. O God of peace, bless us with peace.
Guy, in just a few moments, I'm going to ask your parents to come up and read the parents' blessing, which will be the beginning of our Torah service. But before we do that, I'd like to say a couple of words about what it is that we're doing here today by calling you to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. Bar mitzvah, as you know, means that you are a son of the commandments, that you are now liable for the commandments that God gives to all of us human beings. But it's interesting that in our Torah it says that God has put the Torah al picha v'al levavcha, in your mouth and in your heart. And it's always been a source of mystery to rabbis who have studied the Torah, that if God puts the Torah in your mouth and in your heart, if it's already there in you as a human being, then why we need it out here, why we need to study it, why we need the scroll, why we need religion in general, if you already have all the wisdom that you need. And the answer that the rabbis give is that even though it may be that every human being already has enough wisdom to get through life in his or her own heart, we oftentimes lose the way to our own hearts. We oftentimes get confused in life. And Torah, therefore, is like a map to help us find the proper way to live. In fact, your Torah portion, as you're going to explain to people in a few moments, is very much about this idea. The Torah portion for today is Torah portion Noach, where we have recounted the destruction of the world. And in this Torah portion, it tells us that the world was destroyed because the world was filled with Hamas, or violence. The Torah says, "Vatishachet ha'aretz lifnei Elohim," the world became corrupted before God. "Vatimaleh ha'aretz Hamas," the world was filled with Hamas, or violence. "Vayar Elohim et ha'aretz v'hinei nishchata," and God saw the world that had all become corrupted. And the question that we human beings have is, how can we go from a world that is filled with violence, a world filled with corruption, much like the world that we see today around us, a world filled with so much unfortunate pain and suffering, how can we go from that world to a different kind of world? And the Jewish religion believes that we have to start with each individual. We have to start with each person. Each person has to try to change him or herself from a person who could add to the Hamas, who could add to the violence in the world, to a person who could make the world a better place. Your Torah portion is about a man named Noach, a man who was tzaddik v'tamim, a man who was righteous and a man who was whole. I remember from hearing your speech at the rehearsal, and everybody will, I'm sure, be very pleased to hear it, that you come from a family that really believes in creating whole human beings. A family that believes in talking, a family that believes in teaching, a family that believes that things should be worked out and that human beings should grow in the most nurturing and the most loving environment possible. You need to take those ideals that you've learned from your family and apply them to the world. Judaism doesn't believe that the world can be saved when people who become whole and righteous keep it to themselves, but rather they have to share it with the whole world. Part of your becoming a bar mitzvah is for you to understand that you have to work on making yourself an ish tzaddik v'tamim, a holy and a righteous man. And you have to work to make the world over, to devote part of your energies your entire life long as a Jewish man and as a bar mitzvah to making the world a better place for all people. I'd like to at this time call your parents up to read to you the parents' prayer out of our Siddur.
May you live to see your world fulfilled. May your destiny be for worlds still to come. And may your trust in generation past and yet to be. May your heart be filled with intuition and your words be filled with insight. May songs of praise ever be upon your tongue, and your vision be on the straight path before you. May your eyes shine with the light of holy words, and your face reflects the brightness of the heavens. May your lips ever speak wisdom, and your fulfillment be in righteousness. Even as you ever yearn to hear the words of the holy ancient one of old. A Jewish home opened its heart, a child is born, and its link to the generation is proclaimed. Today, our child, newly grown, is called to read from the Torah and is welcomed into the congregation. May this moment be blessed.
And we all stand for the Torah service. What is Torah? It is what God has revealed to us and what we have understood of God. Torah is the ideas and ideals, the laws and commandments which make up our Jewish heritage. It is the experience of Abraham, the mitzvot of Moses, the vision of the prophets, the commentary of the rabbis. the insights of the mystics. Torah is the questions we ask and the answers we receive when we strive to comprehend our destiny. It is a way of life, a path of self-fulfillment, a design for a peaceful world. Therefore, let us proclaim our joy that the Torah is our heritage. Our first aliyah is Dror Oren. Ya'amod Dror ben Abraham aliyah Torah.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. ויזכור אלוהים את נוח ואת כל החיה ואת כל הבהמה אשר איתו בתיבה. ויעבר אלוהים רוח על הארץ וישוקו המים. ויסחררו מעיינות תהום וארובות השמים ויכלה הגשם מן השמים וישובו המים מעל הארץ הלוך ושוב ויחזרו המים מקצה 50 ומאת יום.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Our next aliyah are Micha and Sarah Shalev. יעמוד מיכה בן יצחק ותעמוד שרה בת שמואל עלייה לתורה. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. אמן. ותחנוך התיבה בחודש השביעי ב17 יום לחודש על הרי עררת, והמים היו הלוך וחסור עד החודש העשירי. ב21 לחודש נראו ראשי ההרים. ויהי מקץ 40 יום, ויפתח נוח את חלון התיבה אשר עשה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. Our next aliyah is Ehud Goldstein. He's from Israel, it's Goldstein. He's from here, it's Goldstein, right? Goldstein. So I want to make sure. Okay, we're starting from here. Vaishalach. Did you tell me?
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר לנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. אמן. וישלח את העורב ויצא יצא ושוב עד יבושת המים מעל הארץ. וישלח את היונה מאיתו לראות הכלו המים מעל פני האדמה, ולא מצא היונה מנוח לכף רגלה. ותחשוב אליו אל התיבה כי מים על פני כל הארץ. וישלח ידו ויקחיה ויבא אותה אליו אל התיבה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. And our next aliyah is the brother of the bar mitzvah, Edan Shalev. Ya'amod Edan ben Yosef Vinili aliyah l'Torah.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch Atah Adonai
Baruch Shemo
noten ha'torah.
Amen. Amen. ויכל עוד 7 ימים אחרים ויוסף שלח את היונה מן התיבה ותבוא אליו היונה לעת ערב והנה עלי זית טרף בפיה וידע נוח כי כלו המים מעל הארץ ויחל עוד 7 ימים אחרים וישלח את היונה ולא יספה שוב אליו עוד.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai
Baruch Shemo
noten ha'torah.
Amen. I'd like to now call up the parents of the bar mitzvah, Yosef and Nili. Ya'amod Yosef ben Shlomo v'ta'amod Nili bat Yitzchak Horeh habar mitzvah.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך,
Baruch Adonai Hamorach
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים, ונתן לנו את תורתו, ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Amen. ויהי ב600 שנה בראשון באחד לחודש הרבו המים מעל הארץ ויחסר נוח את מכסה התיבה וירא והנה חרבו פני האדמה ובחודש השני ב27 יום לחודש יבשה הארץ וידבר אלוהים אל נוח לאמור.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך וברוך שמו
נותן התורה.
Amen.
יעמוד, 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 הבחור הבר מצווה, גיא בן יוסף ונילי מבטיח לקבל כל התורה.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch וברוך שמו
noten haTorah.
Amen.
הניחוח, ויאמר אדוני אל ליבו, לא אוסיף לקלל עוד את האדמה בעבור האדם, כי יצר לאדם רע מנעוריו, ולא אוסיף עוד להכות את כל חי כאשר עשיתי עוד כל ימי הארץ, זרע וקציר וקור וחום בקיץ וחורף, ביום ולילה לא ישבתו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
And I'd like to read a special prayer for you on the occasion of your coming up to the Torah. I'd ask your parents and brothers to come forward. משברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה רבקה רחל ולאה, ויברך את גיא בן יוסף ונילי שעלה היום לכבוד המקום, לכבוד התורה, לכבוד השבת. הקדוש ברוך הוא יברך אותו וכל משפחתו, וישלח ברכה והצלחה בכל מעשה ידיו. עם כל ישראל אחד ונאמר אמן. May the God who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless Guy, the son of Joseph, and Nili, who has come for an aliyah in reverence for God and respect for the Torah and the Shabbat. May the Holy One protect him and all of his family and save him from all trouble and all sorrow. May God prosper all of his deeds together with our fellow Jews everywhere, and we all sing together. Amen. And we all rise as the Torah is lifted. Let's all be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratzav divrehem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah u'b'moshe avdo u'b'Yisrael amo u'b'nvi'ei ha'emet v'hatzedek. Roni akara lo yalada, pitzechi rina v'tali lo chala, ki rabim b'nei shomema mib'nei bila amar Adonai. Harechit vi mekom ocholech v'riyot mishkenotayich yatu al tachloki. Harichi metarayich veitei dotaich chazeki, ki yaminu femo tifroti, v'zarech goyim mirash, ve'arim neshamot yoshivu.
אל תראי כי לא תבושי ואל תקלמי כי לא תכפירי כי בושת אלומייך תשכחי וחרפת אלמנתייך לא תזכרי עוד כי בולייך עושייך אדוני צבאות שמו וגולך קדוש ישראל אלוהי כל הארץ יקרא כי כאישה עזובה ועזובת רוח כרוח אדוני ואשת נעורים כי תימאס אמר אלוהיך ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם צור כל העלמים צדיק בכל הדורות האל הנאמן האומר ועושה מדבר ומקיים שכל דבריו אמת וצדק נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ונאמנים דבריך ודבר אחד מדבריך אחור לא ישוב ריקם כי המלך נאמן ורחמן אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הנאמן בכל דבריו רחם על ציון כי היא בית חיינו ולעלובת נפש תושיע במהרה בימינו ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניה שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו ואליהו הנביא עבדך ובמלכות בית דוד משיחך במהרה יבוא ויגל ליבנו על כיסא לא ישב זר ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה לכבוד ולתפארת על הכל אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
We all rise as the Torah is returned to the ark.
Oh
Kaddish. Turn to page 49, and we are especially remembering today Guy's great aunt, Hava Stroll. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rava, v'alma divrach chirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv imeru amen. Yehi shemei Rava mevorach le'olam ul'almei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei l'kudesha b'richu, la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiram ba'alma v'meru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, u'ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru amen. We're all seated. And at this time, I'd like to ask Guy to please come over to this side of the bima and share with us his thoughts concerning his Torah portion.
The name of my Sidra is Noah from the book of Genesis. This Sidra tells how mankind becomes corrupt. God decides to destroy his creation by causing a flood. However, he resolved to save one righteous man, Noah and his family. God tells him to build an ark and save the male and female of every species. Noah did as God commanded him to. After 40 days and nights, the water lowered and Noah eventually returned to dry land, and God promised him never to destroy the earth again. Then a rainbow was given as a sign of this promise. In the Sidra, there are many interesting issues and questions that fascinate me. However, the one that really got me thinking is the question, why the Almighty God had to destroy the earth and start all over again? Why God couldn't fix what went wrong? We learned earlier in Genesis that God created man in his image, and it stated that everything that God created was good. This brings up another interesting question. If man was created in God's image, how come he could do evil? God's explanation to this is God's realization that man's heart is evil from youth. Yetzer lev adam, ra minu rav. It means that at birth we are good, but as we grow up, we can become evil. Since God stated that man become evil in his youth, we can assume that man was not born evil. He becomes evil by his upbringing. If a child's parents, neighbors, or friends are evil, he will be influenced by them and most likely model after them. This tells us that the environment we live in forms our thoughts and behaviors. It looks like God left it up to us to do good or evil. It is our choice and our responsibility. I can give you an example of how the environment influenced us right from this school. Up to a few years ago, there was an unofficial competition among some of the students. Who wears the most expensive clothes? For some who couldn't keep up, it was quite difficult, it was damaging to their self-image and to their academic achievements. Luckily, it was corrected by forcing us to wear uniforms. Peer pressure is very strong and many times is silent. We are doing things that we later regret, but we still do them just to be accepted by the group. We couldn't choose our parents, but we can choose our friends. We can only hope that our parents will raise us with high self-esteem and enable us to grow as an independent person. I am fortunate to have parents who always let me have the freedom to be me. They try to guide me with lots of love and understanding. When I failed and did bad things, they pointed out to me, but never stopped loving me. Well, almost never. There were times that I accused them of loving my brother Idan more. However, now I know that this is quite typical for kids as they grow up. The lesson from this Sidra for me is that I'm always responsible, 100% responsible for whatever I do. I have the capacity to do both good and evil. As I grow up, I hope to make the right choices in the spirit of our heritage and tradition. I'd like to thank Rabbi Finley for officiating the service. Thank you, Cantor Sherman, for making my ceremony a special one. I'd like to thank my mentor, Ari Zev, for teaching me all the blessings and perfecting them. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Jor, thank you for making a special trip to be with me on this special day. Thanks, Idan, for making a special effort to come from Israel to be here today. I'd like to thank my dad for being there for me when I needed you, and never letting me down and getting me to where I am today. Thanks, Mom, for planning everything to the last second and always making sure everything went the way I wanted it to go. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank all of you and family and friends for coming here to be with me on this special day. Thank you.
Guy, you spoke with a lot of insight. You're right that friends we can choose, but parents we can't. You're quite lucky to have the parents that you have. From the bit I've gotten to know them and as I've heard you speak about them, parents also can't choose the way their children are going to turn out. And I was listening to you today and watching you, the poise that you presented yourself, the perfection with which you read your Hebrew. I was also watching your parents' faces when you read from the Torah and as you delivered your speech, and the tremendous amount of love and devotion they have for you is really overwhelming. You're a very, very lucky young man to have that kind of support behind you. Parents just wish the best for their children. That's the best they can do and try their hardest to raise them and bring them to the point that you're at. If I were to judge from the quality of your speech, from the way you've deported yourself today, I think your parents have done a wonderful job in bringing you to this point, and you have only ahead of you in life blessing, happiness, and peace. I'd love to ask your parents to come forward now and ask your mom and dad to say a few words to you.
Well, nice short guy. Spent a lot of time together. I'd like to say to you, it was good going up to you. Thank you.
This is a very easy job to do. That's probably the closest to a perfect son that one can be. You're very honest, very generous, very beautiful. You're fun to have a relationship with. So what's the bar mitzvah mother have to tell you today? Well, since I have the opportunity, I'm going to tell you. Remember, Guy, that not long ago, I took this strange trip to the jungle with my friend Gaia over there. And I learned something there, something very new to me. After overcoming all the physical difficulties, I thought that coming out of this jungle, not afraid of anything anymore in life. So I thought to myself, and I shared it with Gaia on the way out, on the way home, I said, I think I overcame all my fears. This is it. I'm not afraid of anything. I came back to Los Angeles with this big new insight, and I thought, this is the first thing I'm going to tell you. Guy, no need to be afraid of anything in life. We landed in Los Angeles and we listened to the news, and Saddam Hussein started his shtick. So I wasn't sure that I want to tell you at that moment exactly that there is nothing to be afraid of in life, because this was a very big deal. So I waited a while, and a few days later I found out that I need to have this surgery. So again I said, well, maybe it's not a good time to tell you that there's nothing afraid of in life, but inside I knew that I'm not afraid of the outside things in the world or the inside things in me. I'm really not afraid. So I was waiting for the opportunity, and I put this thought on a shelf. In the meantime, I remember these old rabbis saying that the world is very, very narrow bridge. כל העולם כולו, גשר צר מאוד, narrow bridge. And I look at the huge transformation that your brother Idan made this year, and the big transformation that your dad is doing this year, And I look at what the two of us went through this year, and I realized the world is really a very narrow bridge, and we have to be very well balanced as we go on this narrow bridge. Balancing, I always liked. You know, when I was your age, I used to love to go on the balance beam and do my exercise. And so that kind of balance, too. Anyway, when we put the two together, I thought the time has come to tell you this big deal about my revelation, not to be afraid, because the world is a narrow bridge, and as the saying goes, והעיקר זה לא לפחד, כלל. So, I called you up one day and I said, Guy, I have something very important to tell you. And I was about to tell you that there is nothing to be afraid of in this life. So you said to me, Mom, I really don't have time to talk now because Idan is taking me now to fly aerobatics. So I'm going to tell him about not fear of life, and he's going to tell me he's flying aerobatic. Forget that. Okay? I waited for a better opportunity. The opportunity came, and I was 2 days before my surgery, and I was kind of concerned, but not afraid, because I'm not afraid of anything anymore, remember? So I said, Guy, we have to talk. So you agreed, and you listened up to me, and you said to me, and you really listened to my concern about how I will be in the hospital, and you asked me who is going to be the surgeon. And when you heard, you said, it's going to be okay. And then you looked at me and you said, you know, Mom, and you went like this, you know, Mom, remember, a year ago, our dog Shayna had the same operation, and 2 days after, she was fine. Remember that? Again, you're doing it. Again, you're taking care of me, and again, you are telling me how there is no fears in life, and again, you're a step ahead. You always are a step ahead of me. So, you're right. Everything is all right. There's nothing to be afraid of. And as life is a very narrow bridge, as the saying says, you always are a step ahead. So this time, on your bar mitzvah, I'd like us to go very slow, the next step, maybe the next one. But I'd like to wish you that the rest of your life, you're not going just to walk those steps in life, but you're going to dance them away with joy, love of life, love of people, love of your family. And since this is a bar mitzvah, and after this there is a reception, a very happy one, and since you're starting to dance your life away, may I please have the first dance? Mazel tov for your bar mitzvah.
You're all right for the final blessing. Shalom, everyone. Shalom.